Detroit Pistons, remember, will be in their new building next season. And so they'll not be able to break the attendance records that they established during the regular season this year. They played to well over 1 million fans here at home this year. Now we're ready with the introductions. Let's go to the public address system.
The Chicago Bulls had one of the forwards wearing number 33 from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. And the other forward wearing number 34 from Virginia Union, Charles Oakley. At center, wearing number 40 from DePaul, Dave Corzine. At one of the guards, wearing number 23 from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. The other guard, wearing number 11 from Michigan State University, Sam Vincent. The head coach is Doug Collins. His assistants, John Bott, Tex Winter, and Phil Jackson, the trainer.
So the Chicago lineup stays the same as it has been the last 2 playoff games. And now let's check out Chuck Daly's quintet.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Detroit Pistons. At one of the forwards, wearing number 45 from Notre Dame, Adrian Dantley. At the other forward, wearing number 44 from Hampton Institute, Rick Bahorn. At center, wearing number 40 from Notre Dame, Bill Laimbeer. And one of the guards, wearing number 4 from McNeese State, Joe Dumars. And at the other guard, wearing number 11 from Indiana, your captain, Isiah Thomas. The head coach is Chuck Daly.
Nothing changed there either for Chuck Daly and the Pistons. The officials tonight, Mike Mathis and Jess Kersey. Dick Bavetta is the alternate. We'll have to check as the game gets started, but the matchups the other day found Oakley guarding Dantley. Pippen was on Bill Laimbeer, and Corzine had Mahorn. And then the guard matchups the same as you would expect. Jordan and Dumars, Vincent and Thomas. Doug Collins' club went through practice yesterday. As Johnny and I mentioned, they worked on real basic stuff offensively, court balance and floor spacing. We talked earlier tonight about Michael Jordan being selected to the all-defensive team, and our congratulations to him. All the offensive accolades that he's received in his brilliant career, and as we have known all along, he is a dynamite defensive player as well, and finally getting some recognition in that area as well. Chuck Daly had the Pistons into the Eastern Finals last year. Their goal is to get beyond that this year. The other night, both teams shot under 40% from the field, but in the playoffs, they're both around 45%. Bulls enjoying some success at the foul line in the playoffs, thanks to 92% shooting by Michael Jordan. Dave Corzine to jump against Laimbeer, and Doug Collins saying, let's get organized here before this opening tip. Jess Kersey will throw it in the air, and it's controlled by the Bulls. Michael Jordan in the front court off to the right. Outside Vincent, and the Bulls in the set offense. Vincent guarded by Thomas outside to the left, 14 to shoot. Sam Vincent gives to Pippen in the left corner. Scottie shoots the shot left the lane, banked too hard, taken out by Mahorn, and Detroit with it. Scottie shot it clear over the square on the other side. Here's Laimbeer, low left side Thomas. Isiah guarded by Jordan, outside left. Isiah shoots out of the left corner, rimming no, rebound Oakley. So the Bulls have the chance at the lead. Vincent into the front court. Sam Vincent, quick drive in for the left, lost the ball to Dantley. Here come the Pistons back. Adrian Dantley, front court to the right against Pippen. So Scottie Pippen opens on Dantley, at least this trip. Here's Dantley in the lane, hooks it out to Laimbeer. They swing it left corner to Dumars. He shoots it up, no good. Oakley the rebound. Michael Jordan into the front court, no score. We've played almost a minute. Jordan outside left, gives it up to Vincent. Sam Vincent wide left, standing dribble against Thomas. 12 on the shot clock. Vincent picks up the dribble, gives to Pippen, back out to Vincent. Right side, Jordan. Michael fakes on Dumars, fakes again. Return feed from Oakley. Detroit the steal. Charles tried for a lob to Jordan, and the Pistons steal the ball. Thomas comes down, scoops it right side to Dantley. Short shot from the right, no good. Rebound, Scottie Pippen. 10:38 left in the quarter. So far, it's a double shutout. Sam Vincent controlling left for the Bulls, takes the long jumper and sticks it. Sam Vincent gives the Bulls their first lead in the series.
Seems like the first lead in all the playoff games.
Yeah. Pistons in the front court. Top of the circle is Mahorn. Corzine guarding him. Outside left, Dumars against Jordan. Low left, they go to Dantley against Pippen. Adrian Dantley hooks it out to Thomas. Isiah left lane. Wide left, Laimbeer. The outside shot is in for three. Bill Laimbeer hits wide to the left, and Detroit has the 3-2 lead.
That's his first three-point attempt, Jim. They're now 5 for 17 from that area.
Scottie Pippen with it wide right against Dantley. Scottie dumps it inside. Detroit steals the ball. Scottie gets it right back. It didn't change possession. 10 to shoot. Corzine's outside shot way wide left from the right side. And Detroit comes out running. Into the front court, Isiah Thomas. Right wing, Dumars. Back to Thomas. Head of the key, Laimbeer. Wide left is Dantley. Dantley against Pippen. Adrian Dantley backing in. Now backs into the lane. Turns back, fadeaway shot for the left. Rimming no. Michael Jordan grabs the rebound. Again, the Bulls with a chance at the lead in this low-scoring first quarter. 9:20 left. Michael Jordan on the move, top of the key. Jump pass right side to Sam Vincent. Fakes on Thomas. Doesn't take the shot. Oakley shoots it up on Mahorn. Left of the circle. Right through. Charles Oakley snipes from the perimeter, and the Bulls have the lead.
All shots. Long, long shots. Both teams.
Here's Thomas right side. Gives it up to Dantley, wide right against Pippen. Shot clock at 12. Dantley backs in, gets doubled. Out front, Laimbeer. Left side, Dumars against Oakley. Low left, Mahorn against Corzine. Turnaround jumper, rimming no. Tipped away and out of bounds to Detroit. 4 Chicago players there for the ball, but it went out of bounds to the Pistons.
Everybody folding on back there for the rebound.
I agree with Sam Vincent. That's okay. Let's go. Keep getting on the glass that way. Here is Dantley from the right baseline to make the inbounds pass. 8:46 left in the quarter. He lobs to Thomas. Isiah, quick drive in for the right. The pull-up shot, bank no, and Scottie Pippen the rebound ahead to Vincent. Sam hustles it on the drive, in on Dumars, all the way, lays it in. Sam Vincent to the hoop, and the Bulls lead 6-3 with 8:30 left to go in the opening quarter. Isiah Thomas walks it up for Detroit. Dumars with it outside left. Laimbeer between the rings. Right side Thomas, and he traveled. Nope, offensive foul is the call against Rick Mahorn. And so the Bulls have it on the Detroit turnover.
That was a quick move to the corner to Thomas, and he had beaten Vincent going for the layup, but Mahorn down low, putting some meat on somebody. Boom, he got called for it.
Sam Vincent walks it up for the Bulls. Vincent up to the center circle against Thomas. Here's a pass into Corzine, an offensive foul on the Bulls. Scottie Pippen with his first.
Foul, number 33, Scottie Pippen.
So Detroit has it back. 6-3 is the score. The clock isn't even running. Now it starts at 8:14 as Thomas comes into the front court. Right side, Laimbeer comes up shooting good. Bill Laimbeer with all 5 points for Detroit. A 3 and a 2. 8 minutes left to go. Sam Vincent controlling for the Bulls. Vincent off the left. Oakley has it right to the key against Mahorn. Here's a lob intercepted by Detroit. A lob to Jordan, and Oakley overthrew him, and Laimbeer the steal. Detroit up court to Dumars. Dumars cross court left. Laimbeer, 18-footer right there. Bill Laimbeer 7 and the Bulls 6. Bulls push it up the floor to Scottie Pippen. In for the left. Lays it up. No. Offensive foul. Scottie Pippen. His second personal foul. Just like Tuesday. Scottie picking up 2 fouls quickly.
Scottie going in on, you know, one thing Laimbeer's going to do, not block the shot, try to establish position. He goes down with the blow. Mike Mathis says wipe it out.
Good call. Here's Thomas, top of the key, and off the ball we get a whistle. A foul on Oakley. Charles Oakley with his first. That's the first team foul on the Bulls. Detroit with the ball to put in play. Foul line extended right. 7-6 Pistons. Bulls with a lot of turnovers early, trying to throw it into the teeth of that Detroit defense, most of them. 2 offensive fouls, though. Mahorn with it right at the key. Left side Laimbeer. He shoots the outside shot right through. Bill Laimbeer with 9. All 9 Detroit points. They lead by 3. They have scored 6 in a row.
The rotation is getting him on that. It's not getting them all on Corzine as they're switching around. They're just not getting back to him in time.
Here's Pippen in the left corner. He comes up shooting. Good. Scottie Pippen hits out of the left corner, and the Bulls draw to within 1. Here's Dantley, and that's traveling called on Dantley. Good play by Pippen. Jumped out to take the charge, and Dantley turned it over. So the Bulls have it after this timeout with 6:55 left to go in the quarter. 9-8 Pistons on the Bulls network.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the protection of the players and fans.
Down 1 with the ball. 6:55 left to go in the opening quarter. Scottie Pippen throws in to Michael Jordan, and Jordan walks it up. Jordan lobs the ball to Vincent outside left. Shot clock at 15. Jordan with it off to the right. Michael against Dumars. Shoots the outside jumper. No good. Rebound to Detroit. Laimbeer outlets the ball to Thomas. Isiah pushes it on the drive. In for the left. Hands it left side to Mahorn. Isiah gets it back. Goes baseline left. Fakes. Lean in. Jumper. In and out. Charles Oakley the rebound. Hands to Vincent. Again the Bulls with a chance at the lead. Vincent comes down. Sam Vincent outside left. Dumps it into Scottie Pippen. Lost the ball. Got it back. Plays it back out to Vincent. 12 on the shot clock. Left corner Pippen. Scottie with a fake. Beats Vincent. Left to the circle. Shot by Sam. Is in.
All right, Sam.
Sam Vincent with 6 points here. And the Bulls lead 10-9. Bill Laimbeer, I should say, has all 9 points for the Pistons. 6 minutes left in the quarter. Dumars plays it left side to Thomas. Left corner shot. Laimbeer. Good. He's got all 11.
He's averaging, Jim, 12 in the series.
He's in the playoffs. He is. And the other night he had 16. Here's Vincent off to the right. Plays it into Jordan. Low right. He's tripled. Back to Vincent. 20-footer right wing. Rimming. No. Rebound tipped off to Dumars. Detroit the ball up 1. They run it to Thomas. Isiah at the foul line. Right side Laimbeer. He fires. It's around and out. Michael Jordan the rebound. Jordan back into the front court for the Bulls. Left corner Vincent. Sam steps in. Low left. Surrounded now. Dumps a pass back out to Pippen. Scottie fakes. Feeds it to Corzine off to the right. Shot clock at 10. Corzine against Laimbeer. Rolls in. Fadeaway shot right side. In and out. Rebound long Oakley. Charles with a running hook. Rimming. No. And taken down by Detroit. Detroit back leading by 1. Isiah Thomas on the drive. In on Jordan. Runs into him. No call. Dantley in for the right side. Lays it in.
Oh, no.
Adrian Dantley. That's his first personal foul. Bulls take it on the turnover.
I think they blew the first one. I think they blew Michael Jordan catching the offensive foul. And then as Dantley came in, he threw the elbow out and got called for it. He can't believe it. He hasn't been called for that all year.
Again, the Bulls with a chance at the lead, and 5 minutes left to go in the quarter. Sam Vincent walks into the front court. Vincent outside left. Guarded by Isiah. Shot clock at 14. Jordan has it left corner against Dumars. Here's Vincent wide open. Takes it down the lane. Dish off to Corzine. Thrown out of bounds. Another turnover by the Bulls. They got the right idea, but they're not executing.
Horace Grant comes in for Corzine. You're right, Jim. Vincent with the open shot and hitting him. He shot 31% coming into this game.
They've also got Salley in the lineup. Detroit in place of Mahorn. Isiah's picked it up top of the key. Exchanges with Salley off to the left. Laimbeer dumps it for Dantley against Oakley. Low right. Dantley rumbles in. Low right out to Laimbeer. Another three-pointer on the way. Missed that one. Rebound tipped away to Horace Grant. Off to Vincent. Again, the Bulls with a chance at the lead. Vincent brings it down. Left baseline Oakley. Bouncer right side to Grant. Horace comes up shooting and hitting right in the lane. Horace Grant puts the Bulls up 12-11. 4:20 left to go. Opening quarter, Thomas out front for the Pistons, calling it play. Isiah between the circles against Sam Vincent. Plays it to Dumars across the lane. Dumps the pass off to Dantley. Low right. His shot blocked. Ball tipped off the glass to Laimbeer. His follow is missed. Salley again, no. Rebound on the floor. Loose. Horace Grant comes up with it for the Bulls. Gives to Vincent. Good effort by the Bulls so far tonight. They've come to play. Vincent, top of the key. Feeds it left to Jordan. Michael left side against Dumars. Goes baseline. Double team. Vincent open. Sam on the drive. Right corner shot. Charles Oakley. Rimming, no. Vincent the long rebound. Back inside the short shot. Rimming, good. Count the hoop and a foul called. Good first quarter by Sam Vincent. Foul is on Isiah Thomas, his first.
Sam Vincent Vincent, 4 hoops now. Jim really doing an outstanding job. He drove in the first time to take the shot, and Oakley missed it, came right to Sam. He went in, got the body with Isiah, hit the ball up on the rim, fell in, and now Sam tries for 3.
Detroit makes a change. Rodman is in the lineup now. Rodman replacing Dantley. Isiah Thomas brings it up. The Bulls have scored 5 in a row. They lead by 4. Isiah outside left against Vincent. Dumps it off to Laimbeer. The ball loose to Scottie Pippen. The Bulls to steal. Sam Vincent into the front court. Vincent off to the right against Isiah Thomas. In it goes to Oakley, low right. Back out to Horace Grant. Long jumper by Horace Grant, short. Isiah Thomas, the Detroit rebound. Isiah picks his way through traffic, brings it up top of the key. Comes up shooting on Vincent. Rimming, no. Horace Grant the rebound. Up court, Jordan. Michael Jordan into the front court for the Bulls with 3:05 left in the quarter.
Nobody scored a hoop but Laimbeer in this game.
He's it so far for the Pistons. Sam Vincent, top of the key. Right side Pippen. Long jumper by Scottie. Good from the right. Scottie Pippen nails the outside shot, and the Bulls step out to a 6-point lead. 2:50 left to go in the quarter. 17-11 Chicago. Isiah Thomas at the controls for Detroit. Off to the left against Vincent. Isiah bounce pass on the rollout to Laimbeer. He laid it in and drew the foul.
They just went right to the old basic play. When things are going bad, you go to pick and roll. Big man, small man. Big man, small man. Isiah takes it down, lays the ball in Laimbeer. He lays it in and gets fouled by Scottie Pippen, his third.
And a timeout taken with 2:37 left in the quarter. The Bulls up 4, 17-13 on the Bulls Network. Redhead.
Jimmy's got all the points so far for the Pistons. And wouldn't it be something when we see Larry Bird get 24 points in the first quarter to see Bill Laimbeer come up with that many? Now Brad Sellers comes in the lineup. He replaces Scottie Pippen, who's got 3.
Bulls in front by 4, and Laimbeer trying to cut it to 3. Laimbeer open there, scoring with a 3-point field goal. And he's the only Piston to score, and he hits the free throw.
Getting kind of lonely out there when that happened. I don't know, he knows how Michael feels.
Who's got the one-man team, right?
Yeah.
Here's Vincent outside left, guarded by Vinny Johnson, who's in. Sam Vincent gives to Sellers, top of the key against Rodman. Right side, Jordan. Michael in for the right, feeds left to Vincent. The open jumper, good. Sam Vincent continues to stick that open shot. He's got 11, and the Bulls lead by 5.
He and Laimbeer playing horse.
Yeah. 19-14. Joe Dumars controlling for the Pistons, off to the right. Vinny Johnson left side against Vincent. Shoots the outside shot. Blocked by Vincent. Jordan throws the pass ahead to Vincent. Sam on the drive. In on Dumars. Traveling is called.
Oh, man. The easiest one he would have had tonight, too. Michael made a beautiful play off the rebound. Saw Sam all the way down. He fired it down. Dumars hustled on back. And he just caught, as he caught the ball, he was thinking before he did it, and he just ran on in for the shot.
So Detroit back down 5, minute 50 left in the quarter. Wide to the right is Rodman. Top of the circle is Laimbeer against Oakley. Bouncer down low, and a foul on Sellers as he reached in to try to poke it away. Brad Sellers with his first personal foul. And that is the 4th team foul on the Bulls, first in the last 2 minutes. Michael Jordan is out as Elston Turner has come on for the Bulls. When has Doug Collins had that luxury, huh?
Yeah.
Dumars controlling out front for the Pistons. Left side Laimbeer, low left Rodman, in on Sellers, double fake. Now the shot, he got it. Dennis Rodman brings the Pistons within 3. Minute 30 left in the quarter. Sam Vincent into the front court for the Bulls. Elston Turner has it. Wide right is Sellers. Brad gives it up to Grant, top of the key. Horace feeds it right corner to Vincent. Long jumper by Sam. Good from the right. Sam Vincent with 13. His playoff high this year is 17. Opening night against Cleveland. Off to the right is Dumars. Works it between the circles. Feeds it left side to Laimbeer. In it goes to Rodman. Turnaround shot in and out. Rebound Elston Turner. E.T. scoops the ball off to Vincent. Sam Vincent into the front court. 58 seconds left in the quarter. Vincent's pull-up shot left to the key. No, but a foul on Joe Dumars. That's his first. And on the line to shoot 2 is Sam Vincent as Dave Corzine replaces Charles Oakley.
Jimmy, Doug was hollering to hurry it up to try to get him in a situation to get 2-for-1 shots. And as he comes up to take it, he's established that he can hit it now. So Dumars comes out to put some pressure on. Comes by, hits him on the right elbow. And Sam gets 2 free throws.
And he knocks the first one in. He's got 14 points in this first quarter. And the Bulls lead 22-16 with 55 seconds left. Second one right through. The Bulls are up 7. 15 points for Sam Vincent in the first quarter, so he's the guy who's come to the front tonight.
Michael Jordan came disguised tonight as Sam Vincent.
There you go. Here's Salley, top of the key. Outside left, Vinny Johnson. Gives to Laimbeer for a 20-footer. No good out front. Rebound. There's Vinny Johnson again. Turnaround shot. No good. Tip try won't go. Rodman the follow. Lays it in. Rodman's got 4, and Detroit pulls to within 5.
You're right. Vinny Johnson's the guy that came out of nowhere to keep it alive.
Here's Vincent on the attack for the Bulls, trying to get a 2-for-1. Sam outside left. Now they won't get it. Corzine's long jumper. Good. Top of the circle. Corzine drills one from Ypsilanti. And it's 25-18. 19 seconds left. Bulls the lead. Pistons the ball. No shot clock. Outside to the left is Dumars. Standing dribble against Vincent. 10 seconds. Dumars makes his move into the lane all the way to the hoop. Scoops the shot good with 5 seconds left. Time for the Bulls to come down. Here's Vincent with a three-pointer up out front, partially blocked. And after 1 quarter, the Bulls have their first lead in the playoffs after 1. They lead 25-20 on the Bulls network. Johnson pressured by Elston Turner. Vinny Johnson right of the lane jumper rimming. No. Rebound tipped around and finally juggled away to Detroit. Vinny Johnson gets it. Stumbles out to the right against Turner. And he'll try it again. And what's a call? A foul on Elston Turner. That's his first personal foul. Man, the Bulls juggled that defensive rebound away and came down, hit Dave Corzine on the shoulder. And Detroit ended up with a loose ball. That's what's keeping them in this ball game early. Isiah Thomas holding out front against Michael Jordan. Left corner, Vinny Johnson. Back to Thomas. 20-footer head of the key. Book it. Isiah Thomas, first 2 points of the game. And the lead for the Bulls is down to 3 after leading by 7. Elston Turner in the front court against Vinny Johnson. E.T. outside left. Shot clock at 14. Elston takes the long jumper in and out from the left. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Bulls. Detroit gets the ball. And a hoop will cut it to 1. Isiah Thomas into the front court, guarded by Jordan. Isiah between the rings. Shot clock at 10. Thomas feeds it left side to Vinny Johnson. Off to Mahorn. The short shot from the right. No good. Rebound. Dave Corzine corrals it.
Almost had it again, little bit.
Here's Michael Jordan into the front court for the Bulls. 10:45 left in the half. Jordan bangs into Thomas. No call. Michael gets doubled up. Takes it left to the lane and comes up shooting. Got it. Jordan's first 2 points of the game. And the Bulls step out to a 5-point lead.
So the 2 leading scorers, Thomas at 23-5, Michael 42-5 each scorer in the second quarter.
Rodman has it outside left. Mahorn top of the key. Back left to Salley against Grant. John Salley scoops for Rodman. He takes Sellers into the lane. Reach back shot, rims out. Tips Salley. Good. John Salley with that great leaping ability goes up in a crowd and does not commit the foul and still able to tip it in without defensive or offensive rebound position. Here's Elston Turner with it. Right side, Horace Grant. The open shot on the way. Good. Horace Grant sticks the open jumper. And the Bulls keep the 5-point lead. This is the best shooting half the Bulls have had in the series, or in the playoffs period.
Yes.
Here's Mahorn out front against Corzine. Salley has it left of the lane. Vinny Johnson left of the lane against Elston Turner. Isiah Thomas dumps it into Mahorn against Corzine. Back out to Salley. Nearly traveled. Now drives the lane through the hoop. Lays it in. It wasn't pretty, but it went in the basket. Salley with their last 4. And Detroit stays within 3. Elston Turner in the Chicago front court into Jordan. Turnaround shot right baseline. Book it. Michael Jordan with 4. And the Bulls keep the 5-point lead. That's the way Michael shot here on Easter when he was 21 out of 27. Had that outside jumper on automatic. Salley off to the left. Plays it left corner to Thomas. Underneath Rodman for the layup. Easy play. They strike with Rodman in the post. Dennis Rodman with 6, and it's 31-28. Elston Turner controlling for the Bulls. Right side is Jordan. Fakes on Johnson. Long outside shot. Foul called on Salley. And Michael Jordan shoots 2. Salley picks up his first. That's the first team foul on Detroit.
Pippen comes back with 3, replaces Sellers, and Michael gets a little pass on the side, gives it a fake, goes around Vinny Johnson, and comes out. Salley gets him on the right elbow.
This is a new look for Chuck Daly. The Bulls with Jordan and Turner at the guard spot.
Yeah, I was just going to say Elston Turner usually comes in for defensive purpose. He came in the first quarter to give Michael a rest, but now he stays as the point guard, and he's really a guard.
Yeah, but they want him on Vinny Johnson.
Right.
Michael Jordan's second free throw. Around and in. He hits them both. And the Bulls keep the 5-point lead. 8:55 left to go in the half. Thomas into the front court. Here's Mahorn, top of the key. Outside left is Rodman. Salley with it. Right baseline Thomas. Fakes on Jordan. Dumps it in to Mahorn. Turnaround shot on Corzine. Short. Rebound battle underneath Rodman. Fade away in the lane. Salley with the rebound. Takes it back out. They'll run the play. Salley outside left. Dumps it into Rodman. And it's out of bounds to the Bulls. Rodman couldn't control. So the Bulls have it to work the length of the floor, leading by 5. 8:30 remaining in the first half. Elston Turner into the front court. E.T. off to the right, hounded by Isiah. Jordan has it right corner, doubled. Michael on the drive, baseline right, pull-up shot, bank, no, foul called before the shot, I believe. Vinny Johnson with the personal foul.
Michael takes the outside shot, draws two people to him, goes around, and another third steps in. But Vinny Johnson on a foul, not a shooting foul.
Right, and they've got Laimbeer back in the lineup. Horace Grant with it, top of the key. Right side Jordan. Long jumper by Michael. Rimming no. And on the rebound, Laimbeer takes it out of there. Looked like he jumped on Scottie's back. They run it to Rodman. Rodman on the right wing. Comes up shooting. Rimming no. Rebound on the floor. Kicked out of bounds by Detroit.
They have 10 offensive rebounds, Jim, so far, and they're just letting it become a real run and jump game on the offensive board.
But most of them are on the floor. Not picked up by the Bulls. Here's Turner into the front court. Wide right is Pippen. Scottie holding on Rodman. 12 on the clock. Pippen over the top to Corzine. He lays it in. Good quick hitting play inside. Corzine with 4. The Bulls up 7. This equals the largest. 7:40 left to go in the half. And Chuck Daly takes time. Timeout Detroit. 7:40 left in the half. 35-28 Chicago on the Bulls network. It's a game 5 in the series. It'll be next Wednesday night here in the Silverdome, and we'll have it starting with Bulls beat playoff picture at 6:30.
In game 1, Jim, the Bulls were 18 out of 42 in the first half. Tonight they're 15 out of 26 so far. Sam Vincent was 2 out of 7 in the first half of game 1, and now he's 6 out of 7. 15 points, and he's got 4 assists.
And he comes back into the game now as Elston Turner sits down. They've got Dumars back in the lineup, so Vincent will match up with Isiah Thomas. Detroit with a ball at the timeline, 19 to shoot. They've got Dantley in there. Here is Thomas outside on the dribble against Vincent off to the left.
2-on-2.
Isiah around a Laimbeer screen. The outside jumper, rimming no. Rebound again on the floor, and it's out of bounds. A loose ball foul on the Bulls. Again, the Bulls unable to come up with that ball on the deck.
Chicago foul number 54, Horace Grant.
Horace Grant picks up the foul. That's his first. 2 team fouls on the Bulls here in the second quarter.
2 leaping second-year men taking advantage of the first-year man here, and that's Horace Grant was unable to keep Big John Salley out.
Here's Dantley posting Pippen low left. Dantley in the lane, lost it off the dribble. A foul called, and that's 4 fouls on Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, his third, the team's third.
So Detroit will throw in, that's 3 team fouls. Sellers will be coming back for the Bulls.
Wait a minute, Corzine left.
They've got Oakley back in the game.
Okay.
Charles Oakley is in for Core. Detroit has it in play, and now Dantley trying to post.
Oh, the hook!
Horace Grant with the elbow, right up beside the head, and the foul is going against Horace Grant.
It can't go against Horace. It's got to go the other way.
Well, let's see. Mike Mathis hasn't made the call
Oh, he
yet.
grabbed him right around the neck.
Oh, man, Horace Grant is being hit with a
technical foul.
Collins gets a technical foul, and Adrian Dantley really
that's terrible call.
poured out with his left arm, and Doug Collins is all over the officials on that call. The TV replay will prove that to be not a good call. Laimbeer on the line to shoot the technical. The Bulls lead is 7 with 7:16 left. Laimbeer hits a free throw. Adrian Dantley really got Horace right in the
There it is, around the neck.
What
with
a shot to the throat almost by his elbow. And now Dantley has it back against Grant. He forces it again, throws it up, and Jordan clears his short shot. Here come the Bulls back, leading by 6. Ahead to Sellers, right corner jumper missed. Rebound tipped in the air, still loose. Sellers gets it out to the left, good play. Now Jordan has it wide right.
Looking for 3.
Well, they're going to double on him. Michael gives it up to Vincent. Sam on the drive, down the lane, shoots it up and in over Bill Laimbeer. 6:45 remaining. Coming into the front court for Detroit is Isiah Thomas. Thomas between the circles. Plays it left to Dumars. Dumps it off to Laimbeer. Left baseline shot. Air ball. Rebound Dantley. Follow-up miss. Laimbeer jumps over somebody. Tips it away to Sellers. Bulls have it. Ahead to Vincent. Sam Vincent through traffic. Takes it all away. Lays it up. No. Got a blocking foul in Detroit. Sam Vincent shoots two.
Hey, there should be a technical right there. Laimbeer.
Well, that's his second.
Laimbeer just pounded that ball and almost went to the ceiling.
Two shots for Sam Vincent.
Comes down on Isiah, lays the ball off. He's trying to slide in front of him, still trying to slide in front of him.
That's pretty close call there, though. Vincent on the line. He's got 17 points in the game. He's got 18. Sam Vincent gives the Bulls a 9-point lead with 6:22 left in the half. Sam Vincent again. That's in. He's got 19 points. That's his playoff high this year. That might... I'm trying to remember. He had a big game last year for Boston.
I think he hit the 20s.
Against Detroit. Here's Dantley. Baseline left underneath. Shoots it up. No good. Foul called. And Dantley on the line. The foul is on Jordan. That's his first. And Dantley shoots two.
His second penalty situation. On the line for Detroit, shooting two. Number 45, Adrian Dantley.
Scored 23 Tuesday. Scoreless so far tonight. Shooting 76% from the foul line in the playoffs.
That's his second foul on Michael, so we evidently a missed shot by
maybe Scottie only has three.
Okay, that's where it is.
I sure thought he went. They've called it on 33 instead of 23 in the past.
Dantley misses the free throw. He is still scoreless.
His second one is on the way. That one is in. The Bulls lead is 39-30. 6:10 left in the half. Sam Vincent brings it up against Isiah Thomas. Vincent on the move off to the right. Thomas falls down. Vincent open jumper right side.
Oh, hello.
Sam Vincent has 21. The Bulls lead 41-30. 5:54 left to go in the half.
Isaiah's going to want to take him a little one-on-one, I would think, wouldn't you, Jim?
Payback, maybe. Here's Joe Dumars. Quick drive. Baseline left. Hands it off to Rodman. His layup blocked by Sellers. Jordan's got a breakaway. Michael Jordan all the way for the two-hand jam. And the Bulls step out to a 13-point lead. Chuck Daly takes the 20. Brad Sellers with an aggressive play to trigger the break.
Good block on the shot is right. They get it down to Michael. The first dunk for Michael in a long, long time. I didn't remember him getting one against Cleveland, but a good block shot against Rodman. Underneath, Michael tips it out to himself. Looks around, nobody there, and he'll give him 10 in this one. 2 points, but only 10.
He's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Bulls defending the interior very well. And dish off to Rodman. He didn't really have a chance to collect himself to go up with a shot, and that's why Sellers was able to swipe it out of the air. 5:36 left in the half.
That block shot gives Sellers 5, Jim, and he trails only Michael Jordan in that department. Good aggressive play, you're right, by Sellers to give him that help.
43-30. Thomas into the front court for the Pistons. Wide right, Dantley. Horace Grant on him. Dantley rumbles into the lane. Lefty layup. Good. And a foul called on Horace Grant. And Horace he doesn't know what to do. That's 3 fouls on him.
Horace Grant. Is there a penalty situation?
Dantley on the line, shooting for a 3-point play.
Number 45, Adrian Dantley.
Dantley catches him leaning to the left. Steps on through. I wonder if somebody would stand. Well, somebody's got to maybe try to take the offensive foul, Jim. Charge foul, rather than the moving.
You can only do that with him in a double team situation.
Now you're going to see Elston Turner. Is he going to come in for Dantley? If he does, then you'll see Dantley. Yeah, then is he going to come in to play Dantley? Then you'll see Dantley go post up. Then you've got to protect against Laimbeer.
He hits the free throw. The Chicago lead is 10. Sam Vincent up court for the Bulls. 5:20 left in the half. Vincent feeds it to Grant outside. 20-foot jumper. Rimming no. Rebound to Laimbeer. Gets it off to Dantley. Detroit back with a chance to cut it to 8. Thomas into the front court. The crowd coming to life here in the Silverdome. Dantley has it right side against Horace Grant. Laimbeer with it outside. Right side Thomas on the drive in the lane. Scoop layup. Rimming no. Rebound Oakley. Charles pivots out. Plays it ahead to Vincent. Sam Vincent spins free out to the left. Vincent in the left corner. Outside Oakley, the open shot. No, he fires a pass underneath. It's knocked loose to Detroit. Rodman on the break. Dishes for Thomas back to Rodman, in for the right. He lays it high, no good. Rebound tipped off to Daly. Back in low left, the hook shot in and out. Rebound Horace Grant. Hands Vincent. Bulls come back as the Pistons continue to shoot blanks. Vincent coming into the front court. 4:25 left to go in the half. Outside left is Jordan. Michael gets double teamed. Jump pass stolen by Rodman. Horace Grant didn't get to that spot in time. And Isiah is fouled by Vincent. Coming in from the right side, he'll shoot two.
He said he got him way out. Let's see what happened. They're going to give him two. They're in the penalty anyway, so he'll shoot two.
Timeout taken. 4:16 left to go. Timeout here in Pontiac. 43-33. Chicago up 10. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. 4:16 left in the half, and the Bulls leading by 10.
Isiah Thomas.
Isiah shooting 82% from the foul line during the playoffs, and he's short with the first one tonight. He scored 14 points on Tuesday. His playoff high this year is 34. Elston Turner in for the Bulls, replacing Horace Grant. Second shot by Thomas. That's in. The Chicago lead is 9. Detroit has scored the last 4. Thomas putting pressure on Vincent in the backcourt.
CVT matches up now with
Daly. He does. Here's Vincent into the front court. Hands to Jordan. Michael top of the key. Scoops for Turner. Left side Vincent. Sam on the drive. Running one-hander. Good. Sims. Vincent's got 23 points in the game. And the Bulls lead 45-34 with 3:54 left to go in the half. Isiah Thomas wide left. Hands the ball off left side to Daly against Elston Turner. Daly coming into the post. Illegal defense against the Bulls is the call.
Jordan.
So Detroit will throw it in play. The inbounds comes into Laimbeer. Here's Daly against Turner again, outside left. And the ball, he caught his own pass. The Bulls have it. Adrian Daly turning it over. And the Bulls with the ball up 11 with 3:38 left.
That's an official travel.
That's right. He caught his own pass. It popped out of his hands, and then he re-grabbed it. Sam Vincent up court for the Bulls, top of the key, works it off to the right, comes up shooting right in the lane, right through. Sam Vincent with 25. The Bulls lead by 13. 3:20 left to go. Guess what? Now they're going to have to come and guard Vincent, and that's going to leave you-know-who one-on-one. Here's Dumars in the left corner against Jordan. Dumars around the Laimbeer screen to the hoop, lays it up and in. Nice drive by Joe Dumars.
Well, they get in close on that drive, don't they?
They cut their picks. They use their screens. They hold their screens. They execute. They've got good floor spacing. Here's Vincent off to the right. Standing dribble against Thomas. Dumps it off to Oakley. Left side Turner. E.T.'s long jumper. No good from the left. Long rebound. Isiah Thomas. The outlet pass loose. Michael Jordan the steal. Jordan's pull-up shot right in the lane. Book it. Michael Jordan has 10. The Bulls are up 13 with 2:40 left in the half. 49-36. Thomas controlling for the Pistons. Out front against Vincent. Left corner Dumars. He shoots the long one in and out. Rebound, loose ball, foul call.
Stay there.
It's on the Bulls.
Sellers.
It's on Brad Sellers. That is his second.
Well, we were watching this side. Weren't you watching this side of Daly coming over the top of Elston Turner, but on the inside.
It's Rodman on the line to shoot two. He's 6 for 12 from the foul line in the playoffs.
Well, that's where you want him if you want him anywhere near the basket.
He makes the free throw. Dennis Rodman with 7. Second one missed, and Brad Sellers cuts off the rebound, and he's fouled by Rodman. That's only their 4th team foul. Dennis Rodman with his first. So the Bulls have it, leading by 12.
2:27 here.
It's been a good half for the Bulls. They've come out and made a stand here in the first half. Sam Vincent has exploded for 25 first-half points. Vincent outside left. Bounce pass to Turner right of the key. Jordan wide right. Michael against Dumars. 8 on the clock. Jordan quick drive in for the right. Pull-up shot right baseline around and in. Michael Jordan's got 12 in this quarter. The Bulls lead by 14, their biggest. 2 minutes left in the half.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the second.
Here's Dumars between the rings. Laimbeer a bouncer into a foul called on Elston Turner of a pass into Daly.
Chicago foul number 21, Elston Turner. His second penalty situation. Number 22, Spider Salley checks back into the Pistons lineup, replacing number 10, Dennis Rodman.
Oh, man. What the ticky-tacky.
Shooting 1+ the penalty, number 45, Adrian Dantley.
Dantley with 4 points on the night, 2 of 3 free throwing, minute 56 left. Misses the first one. Watch Salley.
Under 2 minutes.
He's away too soon. The ball hadn't been shot. Here's a loose ball foul on Detroit. The second free throw is also missed.
Laimbeer.
It's on Laimbeer. Salley jumped into the lane before the ball left the shooter's hands.
When have we seen Dantley miss 2 free throws, Jim? But that one was short, too, and he was in. There are a lot of jockeying on the line, but
Oakley shoots 2 at the other end for the Bulls. Charles on the line for the first time tonight. 9 for 11 in the playoffs free throwing. Rory Sparrow will come in for Sam Vincent, who has been magnificent. Charles Oakley delivers the first free throw. Good.
I wonder if he might come for Michael.
Maybe. Yeah, he is. Michael with 2 fouls. You're right. The Bulls have equaled their largest lead now at 15. Now Oakley with a chance to give him a 16-point lead with 1:55 left in the half. The second free throw is in. Charles with 4 points on the night. The Bulls lead 53-37. Dumars controlling for the Pistons, front court to the right against Sparrow. Goes baseline right. Now Dantley has fallen down off the ball over Sparrow. Inside pass tipped away. Vinny Johnson gets it. Foul line jumper right through. Vinny Johnson's first 2 points of the night. Minute 35 remaining. The Bulls in front by 14.
That was a great play by Sparrow. He pulled that time. He pulled Dantley down on him.
There was no foul.
No foul call.
Here's Vincent off to the right against Dumars. Sam Vincent with 12 to shoot. Takes a long jumper and Sam Vincent with 27. He's mailing him in from Lansing. 55-39. A 16-point lead for the Bulls. Minute 12 left in the half. Dumars low left out to Laimbeer. He fires no. Rebound loose and out of bounds to the Bulls with 1:06 left to go.
Jimmy, 11 for 12 for Vincent from the field. And the one, I think he had one he took traveling on.
Here's a 20-second timeout taken by the Bulls. Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Basketball Network.
Until it's over.
Fans looking to secure seats in the Palace of Auburn Hills are reminded that reservations are now being accepted for your seats in the state of the
61 seconds left in the half. 55-39. The Bulls a 16-point lead. We've been saying all during the playoffs that the Bulls were due. They were due to start shooting the ball well. And the law of averages has caught up with them tonight. They have shot the ball extremely well, specifically Sam Vincent, 11 out of 12 from the field. Jordan is back in for the Bulls. He comes in to Vincent. Sam strolls into the front court against Vinny Johnson. Vincent works right around an Elston Turner screen. Sellers has it up top against Salley. Left side Jordan. Michael chased into the corner by Dumars. 7 on the clock. Now they double Jordan. A jump pass under to Turner. E.T.'s left corner jumper. Rimming. No. Rebound Laimbeer. Hands the ball off to Vinny Johnson. 40 seconds left. Vinny Johnson into the front court. Detroit will probably want to go 2 for 1. Vinny Johnson outside. On the move against Oakley now. Vinny Johnson works it right side against Vincent. 10 to shoot. Right corner Dumars. Out to Laimbeer. Inside Salley. To the hoop. Muscles it up. No good, but a foul called, and Salley is on the line. Brad Sellers with the foul. I have Brad with 3. It is his third.
That was a time that I thought Laimbeer passed up that jumper, Jim, for about 15-18, trying to get it down. He gets it to Salley. Salley goes around trying to go for the easy shot. Sam took a swipe at him, and then Sellers gets the foul. So John Paxson now is going to come in with 23 seconds to go. Salley at the free throw line. He has not been there this evening.
Salley's free throw. Short. The Bulls in front by 16 as Paxson enters the lineup.
Checks in the Bulls lineup. Number 10, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is in for Detroit.
Salley had been shooting 81% there. Jim 13 out of 16. Now he comes up with a blank on his first one.
Salley's second free throw. That one is in, and the Chicago lead is 15. Bulls will play it for 1. 20 seconds left. No shot clock. Vincent still in the backcourt against pressure. Jump pass to Oakley. Oakley ahead to Paxson. Off to the right. 12 seconds. Sam Vincent can't see the clock. It's right above him. 6 seconds. Left corner, Jordan. Offensive foul on Charles Oakley. Setting the screen with 5 seconds left. Detroit gets the ball. Oakley with his second personal foul. Rory Sparrow and Elston Turner coming on for the Bulls with 5 seconds left in the half.
But it really hurt you. Michael wide open in the corner, and then Oak trying to slap a screen on the man. Picks up his second foul, so now you've got Turner back in with Rory Sparrow.
Rodman looking to inbound. He comes into Salley. They throw it ahead to Vinny Johnson. Left baseline jumper. Rimming, no. And that's it at halftime. The Bulls with a solid lead. 55-40. A 15-point Chicago lead. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network. 61% from the field, 23 of 38. Detroit 16 of 51, 31%. But the Pistons out-rebounded the Bulls 13-5 offensively. And that's what kept them, well, within the 15-point range anyway. In the backcourt, Jordan and Vincent combining for 39 points. And it's Sam Vincent with 27 for the Bulls. At the foul line, the Pistons are struggling. They're 7 for 13. The Bulls have made all 9. Well, the Bulls know what it's like being behind by a wide margin in a playoff game. So they know what to expect from Detroit here in this second half.
We saw 2 changes, Jim. The Bulls taking the other basket away from their bench, and then the Bulls ending up with the tip to start the game off.
So Detroit with the ball to begin the third quarter, and the Pistons work at the length of the floor. Isiah Thomas drops it for Dumars. Thomas has it back. He comes into the front court. Isiah Thomas against Vincent, top of the key. Right side, Joe Dumars. Here's Dantley against Pippen, right of the lane. Dantley into the lane, shoots under pressure, and hits it. Dantley with 6 points in the game, and the Chicago lead is 13. Biggest Bulls lead has been 16. Here's Vincent coming into the front court for the Bulls. Charles Oakley out front, 15 to shoot. Right corner, Jordan. Michael shoots it up on Dumars, right through. Michael Jordan's got 14. He is 6 of 8 from the floor, and the Bulls lead 57-42. Here's Isiah, baseline right, lost the ball out of bounds, knocked out by the Bulls, says Mike Mathis. And so with 17 to shoot, the Pistons will throw in baseline right. Adrian Dantley looks to bring it in. Lobs it into Thomas in the right corner. Isiah on the right wing takes the outside shot over Vincent and hits it. Isiah Thomas was 1 for 7 in the first half. He hits his first shot of the second half. Sam Vincent was 11 for 13 for the Bulls in the first half. Vincent has the open shot left of the circle. Rimming, no. Tip try won't go. Jordan. Laimbeer outlets to Thomas, and the Pistons push it up. Isiah to the hoop, scoops it in. Isiah Thomas with 7. The Chicago lead is 11. Here's Vincent off to the right, guarded by Thomas. Vincent directing traffic, spins on Isiah, in for the right, shoots on Laimbeer, offensive foul.
Screaming. He started screaming on when he made the turn.
Number 11, Sam Vincent, his second.
Dan comes down and beats Isiah, swings to the middle. Laimbeer still shuffling over. You got to give a guy a blink to get through, don't you?
I don't know. Here's Thomas on the move off to the left. Comes up shooting left of the circle. No, but a foul called on Sam Vincent. That's his third, and Isiah Thomas shoots 2 as the Detroit Pistons are getting back in it early in the third with 10:28 remaining.
And it's 3 on Vincent. Grant has 3, Sellers 3, and Pippen with 3. Isiah Thomas now goes up. So this number 11 comes out of the gate strong in the second half.
He's got 4 of their first 6. Makes the first one here. 8 points for Thomas in the game. The Chicago lead is 10. Bulls were up 17. That was their biggest lead in the first half. Second one is in. Detroit has cut it to 9. Sam Vincent brings it up for the Bulls. Vincent off to the right side, guarded by Thomas. Wide right, Scottie Pippen. Here's a pass inside. Detroit to steal. Trying to go to Corzine. Pistons come out with a loose ball. Isiah Thomas into the front court. Takes it left and comes up shooting. Around and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Bulls. Detroit ball.
You knew he was going to take that shot. He was on a roll. That would have lit this whole building up. The ball comes off the rebound, and 2 Bulls touch it. It goes out of bounds.
Pistons have scored the last 6. And they've scored 8 of the first 10 points here in the third. The inbounds pass comes into Dumars. Dumars outside left. Dumars top of the key. Right side Thomas. Isiah in the lane. Fires. Banked it in. Isiah Thomas brings Detroit within 7. They've run off 8 in a row. And timeout Chicago. 9:47 remaining in the third. 57-50 Bulls. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Isiah Thomas has scored all 8 of their points in succession. They have scored 10 in this third quarter. The other 2 went to Dantley. And Detroit has cut a 15-point Bulls lead down to 7. Pippen outside left against Dantley. Oakley top of the circle. Shoots from 20. Good. Charles Oakley shoots in a big one. He's got 6. And the Chicago lead is 9. Joe Dumars up court for Detroit. Dumars top of the key against Jordan. Works it left with a bouncer to Thomas. Thomas outside left shoots the long one on Vincent. Around and out. Charles Oakley corrals the rebound, and Sam Vincent brings it back as the Bulls look to extend. Vincent front court to the right. Gives it up to Jordan in the right corner. Michael doubled up. Outside Vincent. Sam on the drive. Down the lane. Shoots under pressure. No, but a foul called, and Vincent shoots 2. That foul is on Dantley. Adrian Dantley with his second. Good job by Vincent.
Jim, the Bulls withstood a surge by Bill Laimbeer early, and now Isiah Thomas takes it. Here goes Sam Vincent in the lane and draws a foul. The second foul on Dantley. He'll shoot 2.
Sam's free throw is good, and of course every point adds to his playoff career high. He has 6 points in this game. 60-50 Chicago. Second free throw. That's in. The Bulls back to an 11-point lead with 9:08 left in the third. Isiah Thomas up court for the Pistons. Plays the ball out front to Laimbeer. On the left side is Dumars. Around a Laimbeer screen. Turns around. Travel. Right. Got traveling called on Joe Dumars. Good job by Charles Oakley, turning him out of the lane, making him swing wide. Now Mahorn is out of the game. John Salley is back. Rick Mahorn has not scored in this series. Horace Grant ready to come for the Bulls in a moment. Jordan in the front court. Starts it with Pippen wide right. Here's a pass loose outside into the backcourt. It was knocked by Detroit. Oakley gets it. Shot clock at 10. Oakley head of the key. Inside, and a foul called as the Bulls tried to strike with Pippen. Another foul on Dantley. That is his third. 2 team fouls. Corzine is out with Horace Grant on.
Charles comes up in the backcourt, fires a bullet down underneath. Trying to catch Scottie open, but the foul was on Dantley.
Bulls have it in play. Into Jordan, low right. Michael has had the ball knocked away by Dumars out of bounds, and the Bulls will throw in baseline right. 20 on the shot clock. 8:36 on the big one. We're in the third, and the Bulls lead by 11. The Bulls trying to square this series at 1 apiece. Baseline right. Pippen looks to bring it in. Outside to Vincent. Sam on the move against Thomas. Takes it left the lane. Comes up shooting. Short. Detroit the rebound. Jordan steals it from Dumars. Michael on the move. Right of the lane. Feeds it out to Vincent. Here's Horace Grant. Right baseline. Shot on the way. Around and out. Tipped in by Jordan or Oakley. Michael Jordan gets the tip. He's got 16. And the Bulls back to a 13-point lead. They've scored 6 in a row. And all the while, the clock winding down. Right corner shot. Thomas. Good. Isiah's got it stuck on automatic. He's got 13-10 in this quarter. That keeps Detroit within 11 with 8 minutes left in the third. Sam Vincent works around a Grant screen. Right side Pippen. Scottie comes up shooting. In and out. Rebound Horace Grant. Lost the ball to Thomas. A foul on Isiah Thomas. His third. And that's 3 team fouls on Detroit. Good job by Horace Grant on the offensive glass.
Good hustle. Back up to get the ball. The shot, a nice shot for Scottie. Hits the rim and out. And the rookie grabs the ball. Comes down with it. Isiah reaches in and a foul.
Into Jordan in the lane. And Michael is fouled on the turnaround shot on Dumars. Joe Dumars with his second. That's 4 team fouls on Detroit. And Michael Jordan on the line to shoot 2.
You got a whole lot of period left, Jim. 7:47. The ball fired into Michael. He went up. Dumars hits him on the hand. Michael shoots 2.
Jordan delivers good with the first one. And the Bulls lead 64-52. Michael Jordan with 17 points in the game. Remember, he had a scoreless first quarter tonight. Second one is in.
Oh, we've seen that. I mean, we've seen close to that. Couple low, not often.
Here is Dumars controlling for the Pistons, top of the key. Plays it left to Thomas. Isiah reloads, shot under pressure. Bank no good. Tipped by Laimbeer. Miss. Pippen out with a loose ball. Scottie on the drive into the front court. Takes it in. Feeds Oakley for the layup. Charles Oakley finishes the break, and the Bulls are up 15. They're right back to their halftime advantage. 7:23 remaining. 7:21 left. This is a 20-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 7:21 remaining in the third, and the Bulls in front 67-52. Horace holding it wide right. A one-bounce dribble gives to Jordan. Michael off to the right on the drive, doubled up. Jordan feeds it underneath the Grant. He was out of bounds. Horace Grant coming back in from out of bounds to catch the ball, and it's a turnover. Detroit with a chance to cut it to 13.
Bullet pass down underneath, but Horace
TV replay won't show the violation. Picture didn't pick it up on that angle, and so Detroit with a ball to work the length of the floor. 67-52 Chicago. Bulls needing to turn the screws defensively as Dumars comes into the front court. Right side is Thomas. Laimbeer top of the key against Oakley. Wide right is Salley. In the lane against Horace Grant. Hands to Thomas. Isiah low right. Lean in shot. No offensive foul on Isiah Thomas. That's his fourth. Now the Bulls with a ball and 6:24 left in the third.
Bulls tightening the screws, Jim. We said they put that hard hat on. They lace the shoes up. They get in there. And now Vinny Johnson's going to come in for Isiah.
Vinny Johnson checks back in to the point line for racing number 11.
It's a tough matchup for the Bulls. Sam Vincent guarding Vinny Johnson. Here's Vincent into the front court. Vincent on the move, left the lane, kicks off to Oakley underneath. Charles has his shot blocked, and a foul on Vincent, trying to guard Salley coming out of the pack. That's 4 fouls on Sam Vincent, and Doug Collins getting Elston Turner up.
He's going to come defensively for Vincent. I would just think that Vincent could beat Johnson offensively.
He tried to, and then the dish to Oakley, and Charles had his shot blocked. Here's Dumars, top of the key against Jordan. Right corner, Laimbeer, low right, Salley. Turnaround shot blocked, foul called. It's on Oakley. Charles Oakley with his third. John Salley shoots 2. Sam Vincent with 4 fouls coming out of the game. With 5:58 left in the third, and John Salley, 1 for 2 free throwing in the first half, scored 5 points then, shooting 2 here, has not scored in the second half. Pistons have really been limited in the second half, other than Isiah Thomas. Free throw is good here by Salley. Isaiah's got 10 of their 13 points.
He just broke out of their structure, Jim. One little one-on-one to get those.
Salley again, rimming, no. Charles Oakley the rebound. Oak hands to Pippen. 67-53 Bulls. 20,281. Very quiet in the Silverdome. Horace Grant out front, fakes on Laimbeer, right of the lane jumper, rimming, no. Bill Laimbeer the rebound, off to Dantley. Dantley dribbles into the front court, right side against Pippen. Has picked up the dribble wide to the right. Gets it back from Laimbeer, off to the right against Pippen. Dantley runs into Oakley, out to Laimbeer. Vinny Johnson steps in low left and shoots it up, no good. Charles Oakley another rebound. Oak gives it up to Elston Turner. E.T. into the front court for the Bulls. 5:20 remaining in the third. Elston feeds it into Jordan. Low right turnaround shot by Michael. Good. Michael Jordan's got 20. The Bulls lead by 16. 5:12 remaining in the third. And Chuck Daly burns a timeout with 5:10 left. 69-53 Chicago. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Remaining in the third. Dantley will inbound. Bulls backcourt shooting the lights out tonight. Sam Vincent with 27. Michael Jordan with 20. Here's Vinny Johnson. Right baseline shot missing. And Charles Oakley another rebound. Elston Turner drops it for Scottie Pippen, who comes into the front court outside left. Oakley with the ball, top of the key into Jordan, low right. He lost it to Laimbeer. That pass from Oakley just squirted away from Michael Jordan. And now Dumars back for the Pistons. On the drive, in for the right. Shoots it up, no. Dantley the rebound, and follow is in. Adrian Dantley cuts the Chicago lead to 14.
Well, that Dumars got racked up on that play.
Sure did. There was no foul call.
Came in and put her back over the rim.
Scottie Pippen into the front court for the Bulls. Right side, Elston Turner. 12 on the shot clock. E.T. holding wide right. Jordan has it left of the circle. 20-footer. Book it. Michael Jordan's got 22. The Bulls lead is 16.
Ho-hum 22, fans.
Got one dunk in there. Here's Dumars off to the right. Standing dribble at the stripe. Dumars picks it up. 12 on the clock. Laimbeer head of the key. Left side, Salley. Drives in the lane. Jumps the hook up. Blocked. Rebound tipped off to Grant. Ahead to Jordan. Michael on the move into the front court. Slows it down front court to the right. 3:52 left to go in the third. It's a mighty important possession for the Bulls. Jordan outside, guarded by Dumars. Michael stutter step move, doubled up, jumps it for Oakley, left to the key. Left corner pass tipped away. Grant gets it, gets knocked down. Horace gets a pass off to Turner. Long jumper, E.T. No good for the left. Scottie Pippen, the rebound underneath. Shoots it up, bank, no. Tip won't go. Goaltending, loose ball, foul, something. And the foul is against Salley. They're over the limit. John Salley with his second.
Good effort by Pippen and Grant that time. Grant went over and dove to save the ball. Oakley tried to fire it down low. He saved the ball, and then a shot by Turner to beat the clock. Came up with Scottie Pippen rebounding. He took it underneath, went up, took the shot. I thought somebody goaltended the ball.
It would have been
Pippen,
Oakley.
Maybe, or Oakley, I mean.
Charles Oakley is on the line to shoot two. James Edwards is in for Detroit. They've also got Isiah Thomas, Salley, Rodman, Laimbeer. Free throw good by Oakley. The Bulls have opened up a 17-point lead. This equals the largest, and 3:33 remaining in the third. Charles Oakley's second free throw. That's in. Chicago up 18. That's the largest lead of the night for the Bulls.
14 in a row, Jimmy, from the line.
In the front court, Isiah Thomas outside left. Isiah on the drive in the lane. Lean in one-hander. Around and out, and a foul called. Foul is on Jordan. Michael Jordan with his third. Isiah Thomas shoots two. Corzine is in. Oakley is out. 3:29 left to go.
All right, you got Oakley with 3 fouls. You got to protect some people now, Jim. That gives Jordan his third. Sam Vincent's on the bench with 4. Sellers has 3.
Isiah offers the first one right through. He's hit his last 4 after missing his first one tonight. 14 points for Thomas in the game, and 11 of them here in the third quarter. He scored 11 of their 16, 12 of their 17. The Chicago lead is 16. 3:27 left. Scottie Pippen walks into the front court. Pippen right side, Elston Turner. Isiah on him. 12 to shoot. Jordan top of the circle, 20-foot jumper. Rimming, no. Laimbeer the rebound, off to Thomas. Isiah pushes it on the drive against Turner. Takes it in low left. Knocked out of bounds by Elston Turner. Good defensive play by E.T. Rory Sparrow is coming in for Elston Turner.
It gives him pretty good defensive play, but a little more offense than E.T., Jim.
3:07 remaining in the third. Salley looking to bring it in. He comes into Thomas, wide left against Sparrow. There's a dump into Rodman for the dunk. Dennis Rodman, a 2-hand jam. He has 9. The Bulls lead is 14. Sparrow in the front court gets a play from Doug Collins. Corzine top of the circle, guarded by James Edwards. Back left is Rory Sparrow. Pippen has it against Salley out to the left. Scottie kicks it away. Jordan picks it up. The traveling call. Detroit has it. 2:44 left in the third. Now a hoop would cut it to 12. After the Bulls were up 18.
Got to get a shot at the ball anyway. Shot at the basket.
Bulls would like to hit that third stop with about a 16-point lead. Here's Thomas outside left.
Rodman underneath with Jordan.
And Thomas looks for him, and the pass deflected. Rodman gets it low left. Lowers his head, can't get the shot away. Open shot, Salley, foul line, good. John Salley with 8. Detroit has run off the last 6. The Bulls' lead has been cut to 12. 2:20 remaining in the third. Sparrow controlling out between the circles. Rory holding, left corner, they play to Pippen. Scottie fires short, ball on the floor to Rodman. Isiah Thomas pushes it on the drive. Here's a pass inside, tipped away, and Pippen the steal. It was Rory Sparrow getting his hand on that ball. Michael Jordan in the Bulls front court, inside of 2 minutes for the third. Jordan off to the right against Rodman. Right corner shot missing. Laimbeer the rebound. Off to Thomas. Again, Detroit trying to cut it to 10. Isiah comes down, slows it down outside left. Minute 45 left to go in the third.
Rory Sparrow underneath. Watch it, Rodman.
Isiah looking low. 10 to shoot. There's the lob for Rodman. In deep, he's triple teamed. Rodman along the left baseline. Back to Thomas. His three-pointer good. No good for the left. Long rebound. Jordan grabs it. Ahead to Pippen. Back to Jordan into the right for the dunk. Oh, man, was Michael Jordan in the air. He's got 24. Horace Grant has been wrestled away from Laimbeer by Jess Kersey. The Bulls lead by 14. Elston Turner is coming into the game. We would like to see what happened after that jam. Horace Grant got tangled up with Bill Laimbeer.
Come on back with that replay. Michael Jordan came down, gave the ball across, then got it back and slammed it in, and underneath it looked like a four.
Laimbeer just shoved Horace Grant. And then Jess Kersey grabbed Horace Grant to keep him from retaliating. 1:20 left in the third. Thomas into the front court for the Pistons. Thomas off to the left, guarded by Sparrow. Thomas in the left corner, and off the ball, a foul on Scottie Pippen. Rodman on the line. Scottie Pippen with his fourth. Elston Turner comes on for Michael Jordan, who has 3. 1:12 remaining in the third quarter. The Bulls up 14. They'll have Rodman on the line to shoot 2.
Sellers checks back in for the Bulls lineup.
Sellers back on for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen is out.
On the line for Detroit.
Rodman has got a mixed bag, Jim. He's shooting the whole series. He's shooting 50%.
That's what he is tonight. 1 for 2. He's 1 for 3.
Horace Grant now underneath the basket with Laimbeer next to him. We keep an eye on what happens here.
Second free throw. Rimming, no. Rebound to Detroit. Rodman low left. Lean-in shot is missed. Rebound Sellers. Brad Sellers is fouled by Dennis Rodman under the bucket. His second. Brad Sellers to shoot 2 with 1:06 left in the third quarter. And the Bulls are working on this long string of free throws.
Penalty situation.
Shot missed by Rodman. He comes around, takes it in. He took off a little bit too far. Underneath, he missed it. Sellers up with a strong rebound, and Rodman reaches in, puts some body on him. So Brad will shoot a couple free throws. And
Brad is scoreless in the game, but I can't recall a game where he's made more contributions. He blocked a shot that triggered a break for the Bulls, led to Michael Jordan's only dunk. He hits the free throw.
He's 8 for 8 in the
playoffs. With that first one down, the Bulls up 76-61. 1:06 left to go here in the third. Brad Sellers offers the second one. That's in, and Chicago steps out to a 16-point lead.
You get a 4-point swing there with Rodman missing those 2.
You do. Here's Thomas outside left against Sparrow. Works around the Rodman pick into Rodman. Another foul call. This one's on Rory Sparrow, and this will put Dennis Rodman back on the line to shoot 2, where he's 1 out of 4 on the night.
What you do, though, you get an awful lot of action underneath the basket. We're going to ask Tim Sutton if maybe on the second free throw we can keep a wide shot to see the action. As the foul by Rory Sparrow underneath on a mismatch, he just fouled Rodman rather than giving him any kind of position. So Rodman, who missed his last 3 free throws,
misses this one.
Now
he's 1 out of 5.
See if there's any action going on. There'll be guys jumping all over each other down there trying to get this rebound.
They'll do that circle play where they'll cross in the lane. Second free throw is in. So Rodman hits that. The Bulls lead is 15. We are inside of a minute for the third quarter. The Bulls were up 15 at the half, so they've held it here in the third. Here's Sparrow at the controls, dumps it into Corzine, low right. Corzine against Edwards. Turnaround shot, low right, air ball, cleared by Laimbeer. Detroit coming back with 43 seconds. They'll get a 2 for 1 out of it. Here's Thomas on the drive, slowed by Elston Turner. And Corzine tips the ball away, but Thomas gets it wide left. Isiah holding wide left. Now dumps it into Rodman, low left. Turnaround shot under pressure, missing. Rebound, Elston Turner. Bulls come out 25 seconds. Here's Sellers in the front court, slowing it down. Outside is Turner. Shot clock at 17, about 2 difference. Bulls are going to play it out. Rory Sparrow holding wide left. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 2 difference, remember. Sparrow controlling left with 4. Drives it in for the left side. Reverse layup, foul called. Rory Sparrow shoots 2 with 5 seconds left. James Edwards picks up the personal foul. That is his first.
Good move by Sparrow. He doesn't get that situation very often where it's coming down a quarter. He takes it underneath. Big people waiting for him. A body hunter there. And James Edwards, a 7-footer.
Rory was 3 for 4 free throwing in the series coming in tonight, or in the playoffs, I should say, and he knocks the first one in. The Bulls have a 16-point lead with 5 seconds left here in the third. Rory Sparrow offers the next one. That's in and out. Laimbeer the rebound. Outlet deflected. Sparrow the steal. Rory launches the 3 from the right. Good! 3! Good! Sparrow sticks a 3 from wide to the right. The Bulls are up 19 after 3. 61-62 is the score. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. 3 to lead by 19. St. Fans Don't miss out on a chance to get 88-89 season tickets. Call the Bulls office, put a deposit on. Detroit has extended the defense here in the fourth quarter. Sellers a jump pass ahead to Corzine. Bulls in the front court. Pistons in the trap. Sparrow has it. Right baseline, Horace Grant. His shot on the way, no. Rebound, John Salley. Detroit came out pressing, and the Bulls did not get a good shot. Here's Thomas in the front court. Isiah off to the right. Quick drive in on Jordan. Michael fights him in the lane. Thomas backs it out, head of the key. Left side, Salley. Thomas shoots it up left of the circle. Rimming, no. Rebound, Dave Corzine. Hands to Sparrow. Rory Sparrow hustles it up, sidesteps Thomas. Takes a bounce pass into Horace Grant, low left. He's fouled going to the hoop. Horace Grant went strong to the bucket. Drew the foul on John Salley. That's 3 fouls on Salley, and Grant is on the line, shooting 2.
This is what you get, Jim, when you can get it out quick and not let him set up. Rory Sparrow on the pass down to the rookie. Went hard to the bucket. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Horace is 6 for 11 in the playoffs. Hasn't been on the line yet tonight. Did not shoot a free throw in the first game here and knocks this one down. Horace Grant with 5 points tonight. He had 16 on Tuesday. The Bulls lead by 20 with 11:21 remaining. Horace Grant's second one on the way. Rimming, no, and taken down by Salley. First miss for the Bulls.
Second, Sparrow.
Here's Thomas running over people. Throws a ball up on for a shot. And draws a foul on Sparrow. But it was Isiah who initiated the contact, diving into Rory Sparrow.
Sparrow backpedaling now here. Yeah, that's very similar to the contact that we've seen Laimbeer step in front of a guy and get the call. But Isiah steps to the line. He'll shoot 2.
And he rims the first one. No good. 82-62 Bulls. Isiah with 15 points tonight.
Rory missed the first free throw, Jim, but turned it into a 4-point play.
Yeah. Second one is in. You're right. The Chicago lead is 19. 11:13 left. Detroit full court pressure. Now they have court trap. Bulls in the front court. Sellers with it off to the right. Gives to Jordan. Michael open shot right of the lane. Right through. Michael Jordan with 26. The Bulls up 21. 11 minutes remaining.
You like to see that ball in Michael's hands on that play.
Here's Isiah again. Gets the shot blocked by Sellers. And another foul on Rory Sparrow. Rory with his 3rd foul.
And that good block by Sellers reaching in there, Jim. You never know what's going to happen. That ball goes up and hits around the rim. But Isiah taking it on himself here like he did in the opening of the 3rd quarter.
Short with a free throw. 84-63 Bulls.
I like to see that ball in Michael's hands when they had the pressure situation in open court, and all of a sudden they find Michael in the seam open.
The Bulls need to attack the same way they do New York. Don't quit after you get in the front court. Second free throw is in. The Chicago lead is 20. Detroit extending the defense. Sellers in the backcourt. Feeds it to Sparrow. Rory brings it up on the drive. Left corner Corzine. He shoots the long one around and out. And the rebound to Thomas. Isiah picks his way through traffic ahead to Dumars. Inside pass tipped away, still loose, and Brad Sellers grabs it. Good play by the Bulls. Brad Sellers and Corzine opened up to the ball and came away with a loose ball. Here's Sparrow into the front court. Michael Jordan, top of the key at the foul line. Dumps it off to Sparrow in the left corner. He comes up shooting, rimming high, no good. Rebound, Grant tipped it away. It's out of bounds to Detroit. Pistons get it with 10:20 remaining. Isiah Thomas brings it up. Charles Oakley ready to come back for the Bulls. Thomas in the front court against Sparrow, top of the key. Isiah plays it in the lane to Edwards. Fadeaway jumper, good. James Edwards with his first 2 points tonight. 84-66 Bulls at the 10-minute mark. Rory Sparrow calls the play in the Chicago front court. Sparrow off to the right. Works left around a Corzine screen. Feeds it back to Corzine. Corzine backdoor cut to Sparrow. In to the left. Shoots it up. Banked it in. No basket. Offensive foul on Rory Sparrow. That's his 4th. Detroit the ball as Sam Vincent with 4 fouls is coming back in. Man, they had the right idea on this play. Salley squared up and took the charge, though.
So now Oakley is back in for Corzine.
And Vincent is back in for Sparrow. Pistons in the front court to the left. Isiah Thomas guarded by Vincent. A lob into James Edwards. In the lane, turnaround jumper. Rimming, good. James Edwards has hit his last 2, and Detroit has cut the Chicago lead to 16.
Edwards got that good move to the middle where that's sort of a step-away shot.
Detroit man-to-man pressure. Vincent in the front court, hounded by Thomas. Sam Vincent outside left has stopped the dribble over the top. Jordan. Michael left baseline, in on people, flips the shot up, no good, taken out by Edwards. Here's Joe Dumars pushing on the break, in for the right, has the ball knocked away, gets it back underneath, loses it again, but they pick up the loose ball. Thomas has it wide left, and a foul on Oakley. Charles Oakley with his fourth. The Bulls have committed 3 team fouls, and Detroit has the ball. Thomas leads. Vinny Johnson is in. Timeout taken. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Chicago calls timeout.
Foul line extended left. It's a 16-point lead for the Bulls, who are in serious foul trouble. 9:03 remaining. Detroit has it in play. Isiah with it off to the right. Dumps it into Edwards. Low right. Lays it up and in. James Edwards with 3 hoops in a row for the Pistons, as they have cut the Bulls' 21-point lead down to 14.
They may have to come with waiters here just to play the big guy.
Sam Vincent outside. Thomas steals the ball from him. Then a jump ball is called.
Sam turned his back. Isiah reached in. They grab Isiah coming up holding his right elbow, but he knocked the ball away.
Right in the center circle, they'll go up. Are they ready to toss it? Mike Mathis now steps in between the 2 short guards. It'll be easy to throw it up with these 2 guys. Mike Mathis is about as tall as they are. And the tip is controlled by Detroit. Now they can cut it to 12. Here's Isiah with a lob to Salley. He caught the ball, then he loses it on the deck, and a jump ball is called. Charles Oakley and John Salley. He caught the ball and almost pinned it against the glass in the rim. Then he came down with a loose ball, and Oakley tied him up.
Isiah tries it from outside the 3-point lane to put it up there, and you're right, he caught it.
Almost goaltending, offensive goaltending. Because Isaiah's pass looked like hit the rim.
Well, they had 2 jump situations now. They won the first one under their basket. They should win the second one.
Scottie Pippen coming back on for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen comes in to replace Brad Sellers. 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. It's 84-70. The Bulls, the 14-point lead. And the tip controlled by Rodman. Rodman is fouled by Jordan. Michael with his 4th foul. Dennis Rodman shoots 2. The Bulls have committed 4 team fouls, and Detroit only 1 here in the 4th quarter. They've got the makings of a Pistons comeback.
On the tip, Rodman gets the ball. Michael waits for him to put it down and tries to reach in from behind.
He misses the free throw. Rodman is 2 for 7 from the line.
Keep Vinny Johnson. I got Vinny and Isiah in there. You got to keep them out of there, and there'll be some pressure.
Rodman again, rimming, no. Horace Grant the rebound, gives it up to Scottie Pippen, ahead to Vincent. Bulls push it quickly. Sam on the drives, under to Oakley, reverse layup, tipped outside. Sam Vincent comes up with a loose ball, loses it now to Detroit. Vinny Johnson in for the right side, lays it in. It's a 12-point game. 8:12 remaining. Scottie Pippen comes into the front court against the press. Detroit has mixed it up defensively. Half-court trap. Outside Vincent. 8 minutes left. Shot clock at 10. Vincent off to the right has picked up the dribble into Grant. Fakes on.
He hit him.
Traveling.
He hit him
on Horace Grant.
Man, Horace almost got his back knocked out.
Chicago with 7:55 remaining. Detroit back in the ball game. 84-72 Bulls on the Bulls Network. 3 have cut it to 12. 7:55 remaining. 84-72. They've done it with changing defenses. Man-to-man, half-court trap, three-quarter court trap, and the Bulls have been outscored 10-3 here in the 4th. Salley with a ball outside. Right side Thomas. Isiah to the hoop, lays it up, blocked, rebound cleared out of there by Jordan. He hands to Sam Vincent. Sam Vincent brings it up. Guarded by Thomas. Sam into the front court. Off the circle right side. Vincent picks it up. Looks low for Jordan. Corzine ahead of the key. Shot clock at 8. Corzine feeds it right corner to Vincent. Sam with 4 on the clock. Fakes on Vinny Johnson. Feeds it out to Scottie Pippen. 24-second violation.
Hold it. He knocked him down.
24-second violation. Detroit gets the ball. Scottie Pippen was dazed on the play. He's still down. Detroit taking advantage. Salley's pull-up 2nd violation. This is a 20-second timeout.
Scottie Pippen starting to go down the lane on the play. He takes it down here. Rodman goes up and just whiplashes him right in the face. Kicks him right smack in the face before he could get the shot off.
And so the Bulls had to play him 4-on-5 at the other end. And Detroit is able to score and cut the lead to 10. They have run off the last 11 points in the game. They were behind 84 to 63, and now it's 84-74 with 7 minutes left. Sellers is in, Pippen is out. From three-quarter court, Brad Sellers brings it in play to Jordan. Michael Jordan brings it up against Vinny Johnson. Michael Jordan outside left, quick drive, baseline left, in deep, shoots it up, no. Tips in his own miss. Michael Jordan's got 28. The Bulls up 12. Big play by Jordan. Isiah Thomas controlling outside left against Vincent. 14 to shoot. Here's Edwards, low left against Corzine. Backing in, back to Thomas. Out front, Isiah goes baseline left. Into the left corner. In it goes to Edwards. Got a foul called on Vincent down in the post. The Bulls are over the limit. Sam Vincent with 5 fouls. And James Edwards is on the line to shoot 2.
They had a mismatch, real mismatch, as Vincent now slides in to take Edwards, and Corzine is out on Thomas, and you don't want that.
James Edwards pushes the free throw, no good. Now the Bulls need to get on the glass here. Edwards, 2 of 5 from the line in the playoffs after that one. He has scored 8 points here in the 4th quarter. He's helped bring the Pistons back into this game. The second free throw, rimming, no, and a loose ball foul on Detroit. It's on John Salley. That's his 4th. Detroit with only 2 team fouls. 6:27 left. They've got the press on. The Bulls have it in play. Michael Jordan brings it up against Vinny Johnson. Jordan outside left against Johnson. Sellers has it wide left against Rodman. Horace Grant out front, right side Vincent. Sam against Thomas, 10 to shoot. Sam on the move, foul line jumper under pressure, rimming, no. Rebound Sellers, right baseline shot, no. Rebound Detroit, ball loose. Horace Grant tried to dig it out, and a loose ball foul called on Horace Grant. Horace Grant picks up the foul. That's his 4th, and they have Rodman on the line to shoot 2.
They're going for a loose ball on the floor. The shot missed. A quick shot by Sellers goes down on the floor, and everybody goes down on the floor for it.
I don't understand why Brad hurried that shot.
No, it was a quick one.
86-74, 12-point Bulls lead.
At the line for Detroit, number 10.
He doesn't like to be here. Rodman has got 2.
He misses the first one here. I've got Rodman 2 for 9. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. He's missed 7. He's trying to shoot him quicker and quicker as soon as they hand him to him.
6:03 remaining.
What's Mike Mathis trying to calm him down?
I don't know.
Let him go.
Dennis Rodman's second one. Rebound tipped outside.
Go
Low
this
small
way.
foul Detroit. That foul is on
Laimbeer.
Bill Laimbeer, who just came back into the game. That's only his second, and that's only the 3rd team foul on the Pistons.
That gives him on offense. Now Laimbeer sitting outside with the good shot, Jim, and James Edwards down low, who's on a run.
Twin towers, if you will. Michael Jordan brings it up. Vinny Johnson on him. Michael out to the left, spins free of Vinny Johnson. Stutter step move, left to the lane, fakes, leans in, jump pass to Vincent. Right corner Sellers, Brad fires, no, but he's fouled by Rodman. Brad Sellers shoots 2. Dennis Rodman with his 3rd, and now Detroit with 14 fouls. So that will help even it off for the Bulls. Horace Grant leads with Oakley on.
That could be a good trade-off here with Brad shooting the free throws. Rodman on the foul. Michael got triple team out to Sam. Now in the corner to Sellers. He takes his shot, but Rodman so anxious to block it that he fouled him.
They've got Ralph Lewis in the lineup, the rookie guard, 6'6". He played a few minutes the other night. He hits, Brad hits the free throw here. Sellers with 3, and the Bulls lead by 13 with 5:48 remaining. Brad Sellers 3 points coming at the foul line. He offers the second one. Nope. Rebound, Edwards. But he falls down. Timeout taken by Detroit. 5:46 for the game. Bulls up 13. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. 87-74. The Bulls out Oakley, Sellers, Corzine, Vincent, and Jordan. Detroit with Thomas, Ralph Lewis, Dennis Rodman, James Edwards, and Bill Laimbeer. Bulls were up 19 going into this fourth quarter, but the Pistons have outscored the Bulls 12-6 so far.
Come on, clock, start it ticking.
It's at 5:42 and running. Thomas front court to the left. In it goes to James Edwards. Turns in the lane, comes up shooting. Corzine blocks the shot. Lewis gets it off to the right. Isiah Thomas on the drive. Down low, left fakes, and draws the foul. Isiah Thomas on the line. Dave Corzine with his first foul.
Corzine made a great play on Edwards. He blocked the shot, and Edwards just came down and snuffed Corzine out like a candle. And now Isiah drives, gets the ball back, stops, get Cor in the air.
He's 7 for 10 from the foul line. In my book, 17 points scored in this game. Isiah's free throw is good. 87-75. 5:31 left. Isiah Thomas offers again, and that's it. The Chicago lead is 11.
Here comes the press.
You know it. Charles Oakley looks to inbound against full court pressure. Still looking. Lobs it into Sellers. Sellers under pressure off to Oakley. Charles dribbles into the front court. Left corner is Corzine. Back out to Vincent. Vincent wide left against Thomas. Sam on the drive. In for the left. Lays it high. Block foul call. Vincent shoots two. Sam Vincent attacking inside to draw the personal foul, and the foul is whistled on
Ralph Lewis. Ralph Lewis slid off here. Isiah chased Sam. They got involved in a open court situation again. Sam went up the middle, laid it up off the glass, so Laimbeer leaves the game now.
Vincent's free throw is good. He's got 30 points tonight. What a big game for Sam Vincent. He has exploded for the Bulls to get him off to that good start early when they led by 5 after 1. Second free throw. Rimming, no. Rebound, Salley. Loose ball foul. Charles Oakley, his fifth. And John Salley shoots two for Detroit with 5:18 left. Sally's had a mixed bag tonight, 2 for 4.
Yep. This is what the home court is all about on the shot. Salley and Oakley going for the rebound.
Shooting 1+ the foul. Number 22.
It's a good call. Oakley fouled it.
2 out of 4 here for John Salley. There's been a lot of action on the free throw line down here. Horace Grant now slips the warm-up jersey off.
Salley hits the free throw. The lead is 88-77 Bulls. Horace Grant is in. Oakley is out. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Charles Oakley.
The Bulls have made a stand here in the Silverdome tonight. This young club. Salley's second one. Missing. Horace Grant the rebound. Jump pass out to Jordan. Michael into the front court. 5:10 left. Jordan feeds Vincent out front. Left side is Sellers. Shot clock at 14. Vincent between the circles. Thomas chasing. Here's Sellers off to the left. Shoots a 13-footer around and out, and Lewis the rebound. Detroit back with 4:58 left. They can cut it to 9. Isiah on the drive in the lane. Lays it in. It's a 9-point game.
You got to keep an eye on Michael down this end.
Here's Vincent. Steal. Oh, Isiah's got the layup. It's a 7-point game.
He just went to sleep on the play.
Bulls come in, play to Michael Jordan. Vincent hounded in the backcourt against the pressure. 4:36 left. Underneath is Oak as a shot block. Goaltending. The shot by Horace Grant, blocked by Edwards. Horace Grant gets the hoops on the goaltend. The Bulls lead by 9.
It stops a little bit of a run.
Now the Bulls need a defensive stop. 4.5 minutes left. Isiah Thomas off to the left against Vincent. James Edwards low left against Corzine. Turnaround jumper. Good. Edwards with 10. Detroit within 7. Around, look. Sam Vincent in the backcourt. Under heavy pressure. Up court, Grant ahead to Jordan. Michael takes it in on James Edwards. Shoots it up, no good. A foul on Edwards. Jordan shoots 2. James Edwards with his second.
Michael powered that drive in, really took off. They're in the backcourt. The Bulls are just not alert in the backcourt. They get it up to Grant. Grant finally gets it to Michael. Michael collects himself to go in.
Number 23, Michael Jordan shooting 2. Number 33, Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen back in. Brad Sellers is out. Michael Jordan, 4 for 4 free throwing tonight. 28 points. 92% in the playoffs with 4:07 left. Michael offers the first one in and out. 90-83. Bulls the lead. Trying to win on the road for the first time since the Bulls team in 1981 in the playoffs. Jordan's second shot. Around and in. He's got 29. The Detroit lead, or the Bulls lead, is 8 with 4 minutes left.
Isiah and Edwards, here they go.
They're going to go a two-man game. And it goes to Edwards against Corzine. Turnaround shot low left is in. James Edwards with 12 in this fourth quarter. Detroit within 6. 3:48 left. Sam Vincent runs into Thomas. No call. Vincent in the front court. Jordan outside double team. Michael against Ralph Lewis out to the left. 10 to shoot. Jordan wide left against Lewis. Quick drive in for the left. Lays it in. Strong move by Jordan. He's got 31. Thomas coming back for the Pistons. Isiah in on Vincent. Baseline right, backs it out. Ralph Lewis down the lane, in deep, shoots it up, no. Tip missed. Rebound fight. Horace Grant wins it, and a foul on Detroit with 3:18 remaining. Horace Grant shoots 2. Foul is on Dennis Rodman. That is his 4th.
Okay, again during the season, some tough free throws for Horace Grant to face as the shot is missed underneath by Lewis, driving in a crowd of people. Rodman missed his shot, and then the big rookie went up, got the ball, got fouled, so he split a pair of free throws, Jim.
He's got 7 points tonight, 3 here in the 4th. 3:18 remaining. Horace delivers. Good. The Bulls lead 94-85. Horace Grant with a chance to extend it back to a 10-point edge. Second one up. Rimming good. Chicago up by 10. 95-85. They may go for a 3 this trip. Here's Thomas, front court to the left end. Detroit takes a timeout with 3:14 remaining. 95-85 Bulls. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. The Bulls lead by 10. Their biggest lead has been 21. Detroit will trigger. Left-hand side of the front court. Rodman comes into Salley. Isiah Thomas dumps for Edwards. Low right. In the lane. Lean-in jumper. Missed. Foul called. Foul is on Dave Corzine, his second. And it puts James Edwards on the line to shoot 2. He scored 12 points in the fourth quarter. He's 6 for 7 from the field in this quarter.
Joe Dumars now going to come back in, probably for Lewis. It's going to break down to a foul shooting contest here, I would think, Jim.
And James Edwards threads the first one. 13 points for him.
Number 4, Joe Dumars.
Lewis is out with Dumars back. The Bulls lead is 9. 3:08 remaining. That clock will not run. Edwards again right through. The Chicago lead is 8. Against full court pressure, the Bulls have it in play. Scottie Pippen, jump pass off to Vincent. Sam still way in the backcourt, throws it ahead to Grant. Here is Michael down the lane, shoots it up, bank, no, but a foul call. Michael Jordan shoots 2. That's the way the Bulls play it with the Knicks. They continue to attack after they get the ball to the front court.
You got to do it. You got to keep the ball into Michael's hand. He's going to go to the middle here as he gets a play. A pass from Grant. And now, again, we set a free throw shooting contest. Now it's 2:59 on that clock.
Michael with 31 points on the night, 32. He's 6 for 7 free throwing. The Bulls lead 96-87. Michael Jordan offers it again right through. The Bulls back to a 10-point edge. Pistons into the front court. Thomas at the controls outside against Vincent. Isiah top of the key, takes it down the lane. Scoop pass off to Salley. He lays it in. John Salley with 11. The Bulls lead is 8. Michael Jordan in the backcourt. Up court Vincent. Sam dribbles into the front court. 2:40 left. Left corner is Scottie Pippen. Scottie under pressure of Salley. Gives to Grant. Horace against Rodman. 10 to shoot. Horace in the left corner. Hands to Jordan. 6 on the clock. Jordan against Dumars. In for the left. Michael's left baseline shot. Oh! Michael Jordan puts the Bulls up by 10. 2:20 remaining. 99-89. Every trip a must-score trip for the Pistons. Isiah dumps it into Edwards. Wheels on Corzine. Fadeaway shot is in.
Oh, man.
James Edwards is 7 for 8 in the quarter from the field. 16 fourth quarter points. 2:05 left. 99-91 Bulls. Bulls throw ahead to Vincent. Sam drives into the front court and a foul on Isiah Thomas, and Sam Vincent shoots 2. Isiah with 5 fouls with 1:58 remaining.
Bulls again getting the ball in quick by But what a performance now put on by James Edwards. He has done it. He has ended this game like their other center, Laimbeer, started this game.
When Laimbeer scored 14 points in the first quarter tonight, he scored their first 13 points of the game. He has scored one since the first quarter. He's got 15 in the game.
Edwards didn't get in till what, late in the third quarter? And now he has 16 points in the game. Sam Vincent with a brilliant game so far, Jim. 30 points in the game himself.
Pushes the free throw good. He's 9 for 10 free throwing, 31 points scored. That Chicago guard line has really exploded tonight. The Bulls lead it. 191. Second shot on the way. Nope. Rebound, Horace Grant. Horace jump pass back out to Jordan. Michael Jordan holding the ball, and Rodman fouls him, and Jordan shoots two with 1:53 left.
Then as Rodman comes up with his fifth foul, a big rebound by Horace, a miss by Vincent at the free throw line, and they're starting to stir here in the Silverdome, Jim. 20,281 heading for the exit.
Way to go,
you and I know it. We have been here.
It's only 3 possessions right now until Michael hits one of these 2 free throws. 1:53 left. Jordan's first one. He drills it. Michael with 36 points tonight and did not score in the first quarter. 101-91. Michael Jordan offers it again. Rimming high, no good. Rebound, James Edwards. Timeout taken, Pistons. They did not advance the ball. And so they can take it at the timeline if they so desire. Minute 52 for the game. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Game, the Bulls in front by 10. Detroit will throw in Rodman from the timeline.
Bulls have 2 timeouts, Jim. 1 for the Pistons.
101-91 is the score as Rodman looks to bring it in. He comes in to Laimbeer. They might go for 3 here. Thomas wide right, dumps it into Edwards low right. Turnaround shot over Corzine, in and out. Rebound tipped away, and Brad Sellers grabs it in the corner, and he's fouled. It's a call. He was out of bounds. Brad Sellers was out of bounds, says.
Oh, I'd have to see that one again quickly, too.
Left corner, Rodman will throw in with 1:42 left. Rodman comes into Laimbeer. Right side, Thomas. The three-pointer by Isiah missing. Rebound, loose ball down Detroit. Dave Corzine got knocked down under the bucket. And Corzine will be on the line to shoot 2. James Edwards, the foul. That's his 4th.
That rebound that was tracked down by Sellers was the one that was hard for us to see, Jim, from where our position is, if he was out of bounds on it or not. But they missed the shot again, and Corzine inside for the rebound. Edwards cranks in, so with 1:37, chance to edge this up a little bit more. Dave Corzine has not been here tonight.
Bulls 28 of 35 from the foul line. Detroit 20 of 39. Corzine hits it. He's got 5. The Bulls up 11 with 1:37 left. This young team has made a big stand here tonight. Bulls have bowed their neck. Second one, that's in. Corzine with 6. Chicago up 12. Minute 35 left. Thomas into the front court for the Pistons. Goes in for the left. Scoop layup missed. Foul called. Isiah Thomas shoots 2. The foul is on Sam Vincent, and he is fouled out of the game. And Isiah may be hurt on that play.
Chicago ball number 23. Michael Jordan.
Whoa. Michael Jordan with his 5th.
Oh, man. We saw Vincent was the guy that had him on a trail. He got hit across the eye.
They don't have a 20, do they? Timeout taken.
That's their last one.
By Detroit. They take their final timeout. We'll be back with more action after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Detroit ball.
Michael Jordan with his 5th.
Oh, man. We saw Vincent was the guy that had him on a trail. He got hit across the eye.
They don't have a 20, do they? Timeout taken.
That's their last one.
By Detroit. They take their final timeout. We'll be back with more action after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Detroit balls.
1:30 left. The Bulls are a minute 30 away from evening this series at 1-1. And they're 1:30 away from winning their first road game in the playoffs since '81. That foul at Michael Jordan, he got Isiah in the face, maybe the eye. As Isiah went by going for the layup, Michael reached in and hit him across the face. Thomas is okay. He's going to stay in and shoot the 2 free throws.
Well, that gives now Vincent 5 fouls and Jordan 5 fouls, and now you want to stay away
Number 11, Isiah Thomas.
from playing any more than this minute and 30 with your 2 guards.
20,281 the attendance tonight, most of whom have gone home.
There's no timeouts left for Detroit in my book, Jim.
No, I have them out of times out. And Isiah nails the free throw. He has 24 points in the game after only 3 at halftime. 103-92 Bulls. Isiah again. That's in. 1:30 left. The Bulls trying to get it in play, and they do to Vincent. Sam on the dribble, trapped in the backcourt.
Stepped out of line. What's his
Detroit gets the ball with 1:27 left, down 10. Pistons will throw in right-hand side of the front court. Ralph Lewis comes into top. Travels. Man, oh man, Isiah took off running before he put it on the deck.
He got it, Jim. It was so wide open as they threw it in. He just took off with the ball.
So now from three-quarter court, the Bulls to throw in. Horace Grant looks to bring it in. He comes in to Sellers. Sellers under pressure of Isiah Thomas has picked it up. Now to Vincent. Jump pass ahead to Grant. The Bulls are in the front court. Winding clock. Outside Vincent. Shot clock at 13. 1:13 on the big one. Vincent gives it up to Sellers. Left side Jordan. Michael Jordan. 13-footer in the lane. Rimming no. Rebound Corzine. Nope. Detroit comes away with it. 1:04 left. Here is Dumars on the drive. In for the right. Stumbles. Loses the ball out of bounds. The Bulls have it.
Big play for the Bulls.
58 seconds left. The Bulls will work at the length of the floor. Horace Grant brings it inbounds. Michael Jordan sidestepping traffic. A jump pass off the Sellers in the front court. Now to Vincent. 50 seconds left. This one's in the bank. We're coming home with a 1-1 split. Sellers missed the dunk but drew the foul on James Edwards.
James Edwards comes with 5. Sellers was up and in with that ball. A good move rather than the layup. So we'll shoot 2 now.
We said, Johnny Kerr, what would be the answer? Would the Bulls really come geared up and ready to go tonight? They have answered that.
We said who would step forward, and Michael's teammate who's had some poor games, Brad knocks it in.
Number 23, Walker D. Russell.
And the Bulls lead by 11 with 47 seconds left. Isiah Thomas is out. Walker Russell is in for Detroit. Brad Sellers 4 out of 5 free throwing tonight.
They can't afford to lose Thomas either in a situation if it goes OT, Jim. Sellers in.
Second one is good. I don't believe it will. 45 seconds left. Dumars into the front court. Dumars against Jordan. Wide left Rodman. His 2-point shot is missed, and Jordan grabs the rebound with 38 seconds left. This is the first Bulls road win in the playoffs since opening night in New York in '81. Man, Dumars with an elbow to Horace Grant. No call. 25 seconds left. Michael Jordan with the ball off to the right against Dumars. 8 to shoot. Michael on the drive, right baseline, out to Sellers. Brad foul line shot under pressure, missing. Edwards the rebound with 15 seconds left. Detroit brings it down. The Bulls in front by 12. Walker Russell ahead to Dumars. He lays in the gimme. Joe Dumars scoring.
Put the coffee on, girls. We're coming home a winner.
Corzine brings it in play to Vincent, but too late. 5-second count went off, so with 7 seconds left, Detroit gets the ball down 10. This is one of the real big victories in Bulls history.
Absolutely.
Not just big this season. Lewis comes in play to Russell. His 3-pointer air ball. It did scratch the rim. Rodman misses the tip. Sellers grabs it to end the ball game.
All right.
The Bulls win it tonight by 10. 105-95 is the final score as Doug Collins and the guys in the red shirts even this series at 1-1. And now they come home for games 3 and 4 this weekend in Chicago Stadium.